Hello there and welcome back. Tonight we will journey through the fascinating science of our home, an extraordinary sphere often called the blue planet, a place so unique that it remains the only known haven for life. Fall asleep with the remarkable story of our planet Vertical Bar. Earth Facts, a gentle exploration designed to lull you into restful slumber while deepening your appreciation of the rich tapestry that has made our world so welcoming. It is captivating to imagine how, amid the vastness of space, this singular oasis of rock, water, and air came to be just the right distance from the sun to nurture life. The balance is delicate too close, and the warmth would overwhelm too far, and the cold would be unyielding. Yet here we stand, protected by an invisible shield of magnetic influence that fends off harmful radiation. Tonight, let us take a slow, soothing stroll across Earth's surface and explore the perfect orchestration of its features, from the air we breathe to the water we drink, from the soils that anchor forests and grasslands to the swirling marine habitats that cradle abundant sea life, all working together in an ever-evolving dance that champions existence in countless forms. Our story begins with the land beneath us, shaped over countless millennia by forces deep within the interior. Earth's crust, though it feels solid underfoot, is actually divided into massive sections that shift and glide with steady determination, driven by heat currents in the mantle below. This slow-motion ballet, known as plate tectonics, constantly reshapes continents, raises mountain ranges, and carves ocean basins. Though we may not always feel it, this geologic dance influences everything from the formation of mineral deposits to the location of volcanoes, which occasionally burst forth and change entire landscapes overnight. As we tune into these ancient rhythms, you might imagine the whisper of shifting crust gently reverberating just beyond our senses, a continuous interplay that has shaped land masses and ocean floors for eons. Slip deeper into comfort now, allowing your mind to drift over the grand saga of continents splitting and colliding, ephemeral though it seems on the timescale of human lifespans. This perpetual motion gifted us with the towering Himalayas, the broad African plains, and the open prairies of North America, among countless other terrains. Meanwhile, the slow churning of molten rock under the surface has given rise to fertile soils in regions once bathed in volcanic ash, ensuring life has a place to flourish. Indeed, the geography of Earth is an ever-changing tapestry, and these subtle shifts, measured only in centimeters per year, have enormous effects over deep time, though to us it may feel like stability itself. Breathe gently and let the weight of the day slip away as you envision these subtle movements unfolding in ancient slow motion. Earth's next wonder is its water, that precious substance so essential to every living thing. Our planet's surface is mostly covered by vast seas, and it is this abundance of liquid water that first supported primitive organisms, eventually nurturing a breathtaking variety of more complex life. The water cycle is a gentle loop of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation that forever renews rivers, lakes, and streams, creating lush habitats on land. Picture sunlit droplets rising from the ocean's surface, forming clouds that drift across the sky, then fall as raindrops over distant forests and meadows, soaking into the soil, feeding roots, merging into watersheds, and eventually returning once more to the open sea. This natural cycle cleanses and redistributes water, sustaining huge swaths of greenery and replenishing life. In many places, hidden vaults underground known as aquifers hold freshwater reserves that emerged from rainfall thousands of years ago, a silent resource stored in porous rock, waiting to be tapped by roots or human wells. Lying in bed, you might imagine the gentle trickle of streams flowing peacefully from mountain tops, where winter snows melt in the warmth of spring, running downhill to revitalize lowland pastures, farmland and wetlands. These meandering courses then join mighty rivers, eventually making their way to the sea, carrying nutrients that feed plankton blooms, fish migrations and coral reefs, fostering entire ecosystems of marine life. Meanwhile, warm ocean currents subtly influence the climate as they disperse heat, regulating the conditions that help keep Earth's temperature balanced. It is a graceful interplay of thermal flows, oceanic patterns and atmospheric changes, all woven together into a resilient tapestry of life. So rest in ease, knowing that every drop of water you sip or see is part of this immense journey, a voyage that knits the seas to the skies, the mountains to the deserts, in a grand unbroken cycle. Our story then turns skyward, for Earth's atmosphere is another essential piece of this life support puzzle. Composed mostly of nitrogen and oxygen, with small yet significant amounts of other gases like carbon dioxide, this protective cloak not only provides the air we breathe, but also moderates temperatures, allowing our biosphere to thrive. With each inhalation, we take in vital oxygen, produced on a colossal scale by green plants and marine plankton, in a cycle that has sculpted Earth's air over eons. Close your eyes if you like, and imagine the gentle exchange of gases, the hush of a forest at dawn, trees quietly exhaling oxygen, while absorbing carbon dioxide, the subtle dance of photosynthesis that powers the growth of leaves, branches and stems, or the invisible flurry of microorganisms in the oceans that mirror this process on a global scale, breathing life into the entire biosphere. Without this balanced composition of gases, temperatures would swing wildly, and harmful radiation would more easily reach the surface. Let your mind drift on the soft breeze of Earth's early mornings, when the sun's warmth stirs the lower atmosphere, lifting water vapor into the sky, spinning out clouds that hover gently before drifting off to distant horizons. Such atmospheric circulation patterns shape the character of climates across the world. Some areas see calm, consistent rains that allow thick forests to flourish, while others witness dramatic thunderstorms that replenish the land with torrential bursts. Still others remain arid, shaped by dry winds and little rainfall, yet revealing striking and mesmerizing desert vistas. Though each habitat is different, they all tie together in the broader scheme, forging biodiversity and nourishing the living tapestry of Earth. Take a long, slow breath, and let this sense of connection fold you deeper into tranquility. Another aspect that sets Earth apart is its powerful yet shielding magnetic field, generated by the currents of molten iron in our planet's outer core. This field extends outward, protecting us from certain threatening particles and high-energy matter beyond our immediate neighborhood in space. Though we cannot see this protective envelope, its presence has been crucial to preserving our atmosphere and allowing life to flourish without relentless bombardment of harmful radiation. Envision this magnetic cocoon as a gentle, invisible embrace, cradling the Earth and giving each organism a chance to thrive under calmer conditions. Our story, of course, would be incomplete without reflecting on the wonders of life, that intricate, almost miraculous patchwork of species found on every continent and in every ocean. From the most immense of marine creatures to the tiniest microbe buried deep in the soil, Earth's biosphere is astoundingly diverse. The first life forms emerged billions of years ago, simple single-celled organisms that eventually gave rise to countless adaptations and innovations. Over the ages, life's slow, continuous evolution has branched out into maze-like forms and functions, tested by changing conditions and shaped by countless events. Imagine this grand tree of life, with roots stretching unfathomably far back in time, branching up through the ages to produce the sprawling tapestry of algae, fungi, plants and animals that color our world today. This variety of living beings also balances Earth's systems in subtle ways. Forests, for example, hold soils in place, regulate local climates and store carbon, while coral reefs provide habitats for fish and wave protection for coastlines. Wetlands filter water and buffer floodwaters, while pollinators like bees and butterflies ensure that flowering plants reproduce. These interwoven relationships sustain an intricate equilibrium that hums gently beneath our everyday awareness. In this moment, as you listen quietly, you might envision the calm hush of a rainforest at dusk, crickets chirping, birds returning to roost, and leaves trembling in the faint breeze, each aspect part of a timeless progression that has existed long before humans were here to witness it. Let the comfort of that image guide you closer to rest. We also find ourselves as humankind, deeply reliant on Earth's gifts. So many resources that sustain us, from fertile farmland to freshwater deposits, are derived from the synergy of geology, water, atmosphere, and life. Our homes are built with materials that once lay beneath the surface. Our foods come from crops that depend on suitable soils and climates. Notice how intimately we are woven into this tapestry. Picture harvests swaying in a gentle wind, seeds waiting in quiet dormancy for the next life-giving season, and the cyclical rhythms of day and night that entrain our own bodies with Earth's natural clock. The synergy of the planet's cycles invites us to slow down, ease any tension in our shoulders, and feel gratitude for the stable foundation beneath us, reminding us to care for this incredible realm that has allowed so many species to endure and thrive for more than 1 billion years. Drifting deeper now, reflect on Earth's dynamic processes that maintain stable conditions ideal for sustaining life. The way carbon, for instance, cycles its way through the atmosphere, oceans and land, how it is captured by plants in the presence of sunlight, and eventually released back through respiration or decomposition. Over geologic timescales, carbon can even become locked up in sedimentary layers, partially regulating greenhouse gas concentrations, which in turn influence Earth's climate. Is it not remarkable that over millions of years, these cycles have remained finely balanced enough to permit the flourishing of countless organisms, from microscopic plankton floating near the sunlit ocean's surface to enormous trees, from flightless birds in remote island ecosystems to the most agile mammals bounding across grasslands? With every measured breath, let yourself appreciate the harmonious interplay that has persisted despite dramatic shifts in environments over deep time. Imagine Earth's resilience, weathering ice ages and warmer intervals, yet always preserving some refuge where life could persist and gather strength for new expansions. As you continue to unwind and settle into the coziness of your surroundings, ponder how the movement of Earth influences our patterns of daylight and darkness. The day-night cycle is so integral to our sense of time, gently guiding our circadian rhythms, so that we rest regularly and awaken in consonance with the rising sun. The planet's tilt also makes seasons possible in many regions. This variation in sunlight, bringing spring blossoms, Summer heat, autumn colors, and winter's hush enriches our experiences of the world, painting the land with a subtle beauty across the year. Imagine the mild hush of a fall evening, leaves drifting from the trees, turning golden and crimson before returning to the soil, eventually becoming part of the next cycle of fertility. Think of the slender green shoots of springtime, rising from the ground toward the sun, stirring hope and renewal. Breathe slowly, and let your own cycles of rest and waking merge with the timeless rhythms all around you. We can also journey inward, deep below Earth's surface, where layers of heated rock swirl at unimaginable pressures. The outer shell, the lithosphere, gradually transitions to the mantle, where convection currents push and pull, fueling tectonic activity, and occasionally giving rise to volcanic events that release streams of molten rock. Beneath that, in the planet's deeper layers, the core provides the swirling metals that generate the magnetic field. Although we cannot see these processes, we feel their influence. The subtle shifts in continents, the uplifting of mountain ranges, and the presence of geothermal formations remind us that our world is alive beneath our feet, carrying on with its own cycle of heat and motion, even as we go about our lives on the surface. The presence of geothermal activity, hot springs and geysers in some corners of the world also reveals the hidden energy stored deep underground, quietly emanating warmth that can soothe or power entire communities. Let your mind drift to those geothermally active areas, where hot water bubbles up from the depths, cascading over mineral-laden pools that glisten in soft sunlight, where steam rises and merges silently with the surrounding air, a gentle reminder of the enormous forces just out of our sight. Earth's stability, then, is always balanced on the interplay of different energies, from solar radiation above to internal heat below, from tropospheric storms rolling across the land to ocean currents that swirl across the globe. All these phenomena connect to keep our realm vibrant and teeming with possibility. Life has found ways to adapt and prosper in nearly every environment, from warm wetlands to icy landscapes, from the depths of the ocean to the highest elevations. When you picture this myriad of habitats, it might evoke a sense of calm wonder. Each living community, be it in a dense rainforest or a windswept tundra, forms an essential puzzle piece in Earth's living mosaic. Step mentally into a tranquil woodland glade, dripping with dew at dawn, or a softly illuminated coral reef under pale sunlight, teeming with colorful fish that weave between rocky outcrops. These quiet scenes can draw us into a place of rest, because there is a comfort in the knowledge that life endures in countless forms, and that every thread, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, contributes to the overall pattern. In this sense, Earth's story is a grand narrative of interconnectedness, a lullaby, if you will, in which each note resonates with all the others, forming a profound harmony. These interdependencies, though fragile in some respects, have also persisted through the passage of deep time, adapting to changes, forging new cooperations, and inspiring infinite possibilities. If you listen closely, perhaps you can sense that quiet hum of existence, a gentle synergy that calms the mind with its steady reassurance. Beyond the surface wonders of land and life, Earth's oceans hold mysteries that still evade full understanding. Covering most of the globe, they cradle the largest continuous habitat, ranging from brightly lit shallows to the lightless depths far below. Marine currents connect different waters, distributing heat, nutrients, and life forms across great distances. Marine algae produce a substantial portion of the oxygen we breathe, supplementing the efforts of terrestrial vegetation. Coral reefs, in places of warm, clear water, act as hubs of biodiversity, supporting countless species in an underwater tapestry as vivid as any rainforest. The deeper zones, where sunlight barely penetrates or never reaches at all, are populated by creatures adapted to frigid darkness, a testament to life's resilience. Listening to the soft hush that can accompany thoughts of the deep sea, you might feel a sense of peaceful. Earth's watery expanses are vital, both for climate regulation and for myriad life forms that thrive below the rolling waves. In parallel, our gentle planet's synergy of water, land and air shapes the weather that influences everyday life, from calm, foggy mornings to the heavy rains that replenish fields, from mild breezes to the feathery presence of high-altitude clouds drifting serenely across a sunlit sky. While major weather events occasionally remind us of the raw power in these systems, far more often they softly weave together in a balanced interplay, quietly supporting the lives of countless organisms. Recall the soothing sensation of a warm summer breeze or the comfort of rain pattering softly outside your window, each a reminder of how Earth's environment can lull us into a place of quiet contentment. Allow yourself to sink a bit deeper, releasing any tension still lingering in your body, and let your breathing slow. Think of Earth's rhythms as an ongoing lullaby, each breath in harmony with gently drifting clouds, softly tumbling waves, the nighttime song of hidden crickets, the whisper of wind across open grasslands, or the faint deep rumble of distant thunder carrying important moisture to waiting fields. Every region, from the ice-draped polar zones to the sunlit tropics, has its own adaptation, yet all of these areas remain intimately linked by the cycles of air and water that knit the planet together in a single living system. Among the countless marvels of our home world, evolution stands out as a driving force that fosters variety and complexity. As conditions shift over time, species evolve to fill particular ecological niches, passing along beneficial adaptations that help them collect resources, evade predators, or withstand environmental extremes. This slow process might be envisioned as a cosmic tapestry weaving itself, where small genetic changes accumulate, eventually blossoming into new shapes of life. While you settle into the calm of evening, imagine that each tiny variation is like a thread in an ever-growing fabric, connecting the earliest microorganisms to the green fronds of ferns, the scuttling insects, the silent amphibians, the graceful mammals, and of course human beings as part of that continuum. Looking at this grand web might awaken a serene sense of perspective. We are part of a lineage that shares basic chemistry with coral polyps, forest mushrooms and fields of flowers. It is all one pervasive system, communicating through the medium of birth and growth, adaptation and survival, extinction and renewal, forever in flux, yet also persistently weaving new possibilities. In the quiet hours, we can appreciate how Earth's mild climate windows, stable environment, and abundant resources have nurtured developments like the rise of complex organisms, enabling an array of wonders that includes migratory birds, pollinating bees, luminous creatures in the depths, and age-old forests that stand watch over centuries. Humans, too, rely on stable conditions for agriculture, shelter, clean water, and breathable air. Take a moment to let your mind roam over a patchwork of farmland with gentle breezes rippling through golden fields, orchard groves in soft bloom, or gardens brimming with fresh greenery, all in silent synergy with the fundamental properties that make Earth so accommodating. The soil beneath those fields,
is itself a subtle masterpiece, a fusion of rock particles, decaying organic matter, beneficial microbes, and tiny invertebrates that help maintain fertility. Centuries of slow weathering have produced diverse soils, each type harboring different capacities to hold water and nutrients. When rain falls and seeps into these layers, it is filtered and purified, fostered by countless interactions between minerals and living organisms. Earth's soils thus form a vital link in the grand synergy, letting seeds germinate and life flourish. In your mind, stroll through a quiet meadow, let your fingers graze soft blades of grass, feel the subtle warmth of the sun on your skin, and breathe in the gentle fragrance of soil. That is the aroma of intricate relationships, where each grain of sand, each fragment of organic matter, plays a small but essential role in supporting the tapestry of life. At night, Earth's calm face is made even more tranquil by the interplay of cooling air and the subtle hush of nocturnal creatures stirring under the shelter of darkness. Many species, from owls to foxes to certain insects, have evolved behaviors suited to dusk and dawn, taking advantage of the quiet times of day. Some flowers open under the moonlight, relying on nocturnal pollinators that make their rounds in the stillness. Meanwhile, the oceans find their own rhythm, with plankton rising toward the surface at night, forming what is known as the largest migration on Earth, a nightly phenomenon that few humans ever see. It is as though life is choreographed to a global lullaby, with just enough interplay between day and night to keep all things balanced and robust. As you drift deeper into relaxation, reflect on how this planet, from its molten interior to its life-giving oceans and protective atmosphere, painstakingly arranged every ingredient needed for such symphonies of existence to unfold, an ongoing performance that continues whether we notice it or not. Even the air that gently touches your skin is steeped in the legacy of Earth's ancient processes, from microbial photosynthesis billions of years ago to the slow transformations of oxygen and carbon dioxide that keep everything breathing. In this comfortable moment, you might appreciate Earth not just as a physical place, but as an ever-evolving tapestry of processes, each influencing the other, forging the stable environment we confidently call home. The swirl of continents, oceans, air currents, and living organisms merges into one living system, one deep heartbeat that resonates with all of us, from the mightiest trees to the smallest seeds, from the largest land mammals to the tiniest insects, ensuring all contribute to and receive the planet's abundance. Even though our daily lives may be busy, the deeper reality is that Earth has taken eons to fine-tune its supportive environment, weaving every detail of climate, geology and biology together with astonishing precision. Tonight, as we surrender to rest, there is a quiet reassurance in understanding that Earth's processes, slow and steady, continue with or without our watchful gaze. Before we settle completely into sleep, it may be soothing to recall the artistry of wind-blown deserts, the hush of deep forests, the rolling surge of waves on boundless seas. Each scene exemplifies a different facet of Earth's carefully balanced systems, each interdependent on the rest. In the dryness of the desert, certain hardy plants adapt to store water and endure scorching days and cool nights, while in the forest, broad canopies capture sunlight that nurtures the understory below. In the ocean, currents transport nutrients that lure sea creatures of every shape and size, all reflect Earth's gift for sustaining life in countless forms. You can allow these images to merge into a warm sense of belonging, a comforting truth that there is harmony woven through every aspect of this world. Now, Let us wind down by gently revisiting the highlights. As you drift ever closer to sleep, we have reflected on the perfect positioning in relation to the sun, granting just the right measure of warmth and light. We have spoken of Earth's magnetic protection that shields us from harsh hazards and preserves our precious atmosphere. We have admired the water cycle flowing endlessly through the seas, the air, and the land, linking continents and creatures with each droplet. We have marveled at the sustaining breath of our atmosphere, the quiet miracle of photosynthesis, and the myriad of tiny yet essential ways that life maintains equilibrium. We have dipped our thoughts beneath the surface to sense Earth's molten interior, with its stirring currents that shift continents and shape mountains. Finally, we have breathed in the tapestry of biodiversity that graces this sphere, binding countless species into a single living tapestry that endures through the ages. As these thoughts come together, gently guiding us to a peaceful mindset, remember that you lie safe and cozy, an observer of a realm both powerful and nurturing, at once ancient and continually renewed. This night, let yourself be lulled by the knowledge that Earth's song never ceases, winds will blow, waters will flow, and life will carry on. There is a serenity in knowing that the cycle turns, day follows night, and that in every corner of our home, subtle processes hum with endless dedication, preserving the delicate conditions that support life. May this understanding wrap around you like a comforting blanket, reassuring you that, in the grand scheme of Earth's ceaseless transformations, there is stability enough for you to let go, to rest, and to dream of the wondrous balance that underpins every part of this remarkable domain. Thank you for joining me on this soothing exploration of Earth, the luminous stage that cradles us all. May these reflections accompany you into a deep and renewing sleep, feeling at one with the rhythms of water, wind and life, assured that in the gentle hush of night, Earth stands as your steadfast host, ready to greet